Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Fez, a one-province minor nation that can be released from Morocco in the province with the most annoying fort in the entire campaign. My goal, as always, is to break free from my overlord, in this case Morocco, make them not exist, and become a great power. This might be a tricky situation this time, with the fact that Morocco already starts off with 3 vassals, and unless they're disloyal, we're gonna have a hard time. They also tend to ally the strong neighbors like Tunis, Tlemcen, maybe sometimes the Mamluks or the Ottomans, so we'll see what breaking free will be like. After that, expansion in the region of the Maghreb shouldn't be too difficult, but what are we gonna do when the Iberians come knocking? I guess it's time to find out. So let's jump in as Morocco, and then as Fez. Alright, here we are back in the Wheel of Pain, ladies and gentlemen. I'm recording this clip before the intro that you just saw, and as you can see, I finally remade the Wheel of Pain. The Wheel of Pain V2 with all the countries that we haven't played added back in, and of course I got Patiala and Osnabrück right here in caps, just so I know we've rolled them, but we haven't played them just yet. So I think without further ado, it's time to spin again after a couple of weeks. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and spin again. Still lots of releasable nations left to go here, a lot of interesting ones too. Obviously, most of them will be located in Asia. However, for today, we're going back in Africa as the nation of Fez. Yes, I won't have to siege down that fort. I love it. Alright, here we are as Morocco, ladies and gentlemen, and like you just heard me say a couple of times when I was spinning the wheel and in the intro, I thought we would release ourselves as Fez only from the province of Fez, so I thought we'd have to hop in a non-Iron Man mode, get some points for Morocco, and move the capital and then release ourselves as Fez. But Fez actually has 3 cores in these 3 provinces right here, so that's why I am an Iron Man, and that's why we do not have to move our capital as Morocco. So yeah, I guess I am gonna have to siege down that annoying ass fort after all. But let's go ahead and release ourselves as Fez. There we go, man. Play as the release subject. Boom. Pretty similar color to Morocco right here, and a very, very cool flag, if I do say so myself. You know, aren't the left and right sides kind of different? Or am I the only one noticing that? Either way, man, let's go ahead and choose our government reform. Of course, I am gonna go with a Barbary ICTA. We are staying pirates this campaign, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna help us out quite a lot, even though we won't have boats right at the start. And I'm immediately gonna go with lenient taxation right here for the +1 Diplo rep. That should help us get some supporters. Now, let's take a look at Fez ideas. We've got Berber ideas, which are actually really good for naval gameplay, even though they're kinda generic, starting off with +10% morale of armies and -25% naval attrition, +10% global trade power as a finisher. In the meantime, +25% naval force limit, attrition for enemies, trade efficiency and caravan power, navy tradition and privateer efficiency, CAF combat and looting speed, deplorations, and +20% galley combat ability. And of course, we do start off as Sunni. So yeah, Morocco's rivals right at the start, man, are just Tlemcen and the Iberian guys. We should be able to get some of these guys to support us. I don't remember though. We have played one of these, what you call it, Moroccan vassals, man. I think I've played as Tetouan before, and I don't remember if we got any of these guys to support us. But yeah, with all that said and done, let's wait for a month to tick over, do the estate setup, and find supporters. Alright, estate setup is pretty much done. I couldn't take Merchant Guild's forced draft because it's not letting me, I guess because my provinces are disconnected, so it is a little bit tricky here. But yeah, I've taken the mission high income already. We are making a little bit of money right at the start, which is honestly surprising. We can afford to go highly into debt here because we know we're gonna get a gold mine very soon. So yeah, with all that said, I am actually gonna take this improve relations guy. Portugal has, Morocco has only rivaled Portugal, so I am gonna go ahead and start improving relations with them and with Tlemcen as well. I'm gonna put this guy in Safi to collect and establish communities, and in Sevilla to collect and establish communities. Okay, let's start building up our army too. Force limit is 4. Actually, Aragon would support us, not Portugal. Okay, let me improve with them. Meanwhile, Morocco has allied Granada and Tunis. Now, with Tlemcen, we're not going to be able to break free with just Tlemcen. So we need one of these guys for sure. Looking like it's going to be Aragon. Ooh, interesting. So we got Castile declaring on Granada already. That means at least they won't help out Morocco, and we can try and break free during this war, which might also make Tunis not join. You know, they're already at -17. They're fighting a different war of their own. Yeah, interesting scenario. Okay, so other interesting things happening. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get any of the Iberian guys, man, because we're already fighting these two guys, and Aragon's busy in this. So Byzantium has decided to go for the Latin Empire strat, and that has made Aragon, the Pope and his vassals, Hungary and his subject Croatia, Serbia, Albania, Poland, and their subjects Mazovia, Moldavia, and Lithuania all defend Byzantium. Now, I'm gonna say it, Ottomans will still win this. I'm just putting that out there. And even if they don't, even if Byzantium as the Latin Empire grows, they're still not going to have a successful game, and the Ottomans are still going to have a resurgence. Let's keep an eye on this. This sucks for me, obviously, because I wanted to ally these guys. Let's just try and break free first, man. Okay, so here's the sitch. Castile and Portugal just walked into Ceuta and absolutely crushed all of these guys, and they're about to beat Tunis and Marrakesh's ass again here. I think this might be our chance. So let's give our ruler mill command and recruit the free company. That's gonna be up in 10 days. Let's see Tunis. Tunis isn't willing to join. Neither is Granada. Yeah, this is our chance. All right. We didn't get the Iberian guys to help us, but nevertheless, we're breaking free because of them. So thank you, Castile. Oh, there we go. Independence War started. This shouldn't be too difficult, especially if I run away to Tlemcen immediately. Okay, so Castile ended that war. They took these provinces along with this, and they made Morocco release Tetuan as well. I already have a claim on them, actually, so as soon as that guarantee goes away, I'll fight them. We're still in this war. I am getting lots of occupations off. I already had this occupied prior to the war, so that's dope. Let's just hope we get Tafilalt instead of Tlemcen. And yeah, right now, current situation is we're looking way more powerful than Morocco and their subjects. Stabbed up once manual already, waiting for an event because I don't want to waste too many points. And yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Oh yeah, also I'm I think, yeah, I'm a Miltech over all of them. Okay, this war is almost done. I'm just waiting to Tlemcen to siege down the province of Sousse before we can peace out. It is time for our tier 2 gov reform, which we're gonna go with strength and noble privileges. However, something pretty bad has also happened. Our ruler died, man. And we are in an Amir's Regency right now. So that means no wars until this Heiress Halima right here is 15. But also, it's dropped me back down to -3 stab, man. I'm not making money, enough money to fish for a stab discount guy. Well, actually, I already have him. Frick, I'm gonna go get that because we are gonna get this right here. So there's this sucks. This definitely isn't good when we're making so little money as these Barbary guys at the start, man. I do have my galleys up though, so I should probably start raiding if I can. Well, this war is done. No need to stay in it any longer. Obviously, I'm not giving anything to Tlemcen because I do want to fight them. Oh, let's examine the Ottoman situation. So they have lost. This is owned by Naxos, this by Venice, Serbia and Poland, and Aragon didn't take anything. The Latin Empire took this, not their cores, of course. That's too smart for the EU4 AI. They can't do that. And also, Ramazan owns Karaman now. So yeah, this isn't bad at all. The Ottomans will come back from this extremely easily. So I am going to look to establish relations with them. But more on that later. For now, we can go ahead and get independence. We're going to get our capital in Fez back. We're also going to get Tafilalt. And then let's get whatever we can from the coastline. Or maybe the fort. That might be more annoying than the... Yeah. Gonna get the fort in Marrakesh as well. And with that, our independence war versus Morocco is done. Now we can expand Fez, sure, more perma claims. I'm gonna reduce war exhaustion, core this up. Obviously, no cores makes stabbing up more expensive. So yeah, let's pray for some good events, man. I'm gonna rival Tlemcen because frick them, and Morocco as well. Okay, we can't declare on Tetuan, unfortunately. Portugal is gonna get them. It's a pretty nice province, so that sucks. But it is what it is, man. And let's hope these guys don't blob out here too much, because these are my main routes of expansion. Got stabbed for an event, deleted the fort, and luckily the lose situation is super manageable. With just a couple of these 46 ducat loans, I was able to pay off everything I owed. Alright, everything has been cored up. Tafilalt has been full stated. I am currently developing it. It's just super slow because I'm not making almost any diplo points. Oh, I need to fire this guy. So yeah, I've also established an alliance with the Ottomans and Tunis. This is only to try and prevent any of these guys from declaring on me. Well, did some more raiding, and I can also form Morocco because it doesn't exist. That would be dope because they got a great mission tree, but yeah, well, this is releasables, boys. It's funny how many nations you can form if you play here, man. You can form Morocco, you can form Tunis, you can form Andalusia, you can form the Mamluks. It's crazy. Castile and Aragon are fighting each other in the Castilian-Aragonese unification war. They actually declared a PU war. It's interesting, but You know, we complain about Castile and Aragon not knowing that the Iberian wedding could happen and they fight each other, but really, that's how it's supposed to be. They aren't supposed to know it's gonna happen. Because historically, you know, they didn't know they're gonna end up in a, you know, in a union, so I guess it's accurate. But yeah, Regency almost up, man. I'll be finally able to stab up after that. I don't want to waste the extra 25 points. After that, I'm planning to go for Tlemcen. Yeah, these guys broke free from Morocco, by the way. Some still allied to Aragon. All right, gold mine is officially up to 10. You know what? I am gonna pick up Milfi. I know we don't usually do it until we spawn the Renaissance, but you know, it's not really spreading. We are gonna have to def red, especially with these guys up here being hostile, but still, I wanted to get, you know, over Tlemcen. But this situation sucks, man. We're still at admin 3 because of all those stab losses and because we weren't making any points. If I fight Tlemcen now, I guess I'll get admin 4 while I'm in that war, and they're allied to Togourt and Fezzan, which could be vassalized. Yeah, maybe like this. Redragon Tunis too. Set their capitals as high interest. All right, I was just waiting to beat up some separatists. I've set everything over here as a province of high interest. Let's co-belligerent Togourt, and let's call in Tunis and declare for the conquest of Bigwig, for example. There we go. Second war started. I hope I can vassalize these guys. So we got the event to release Saleh right here and play as them. Just release them, but we don't need any pirates in our harbor. We're pirates enough. Let's go for the CCR now. Huh, Tunis actually got pieced out. Interesting. I need mill access then. Okay, I think we can separate piece vassalize Togourt right here. The reason I'm vassalizing is obviously I can't reach them. Tunis is in the way, so this is not a bad idea at all. And as soon as we siege down Fezzan's fort, we'll do it with them. And then with Tlemcen, I think we should be able to full annex them, or everything except for one province. I keep forgetting their province war score cost, but let's go ahead and see it. It's 82, so yeah, they can be full annexed. Nice, nice, nice. This is starting really well, man. This is starting really well. Let's check out this situation too. We can fight Marrakesh without fighting these guys. Sousse 2, Tafila 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter on which one of these guys I declare. I'll just chain co-belligerent everyone and wipe all 3 of these guys out. After that, we're gonna have all of this. We're gonna have Togourt, Fezzan. I can turn on Tunis, annex them, and then I think once the Ottomans recover, with their help, we should be able to go against the Mamluks. Obviously, there's no way to beat up these guys right now. Any of them. Castile has force PU'd Aragon, I think. No, maybe the wedding just happened, whatever. And they're allied to Portugal. Portugal's allied to England and Castile. So no weird alliances, but still, no way I can beat them. And there we go. Beat these guys up, cleaned up the rebels. We can go ahead and vassalize Fezzan as well and take all their money. And we can go ahead and full annex Tlemcen right here as well. Perfect, man. I like that. So, yeah. Situation seems pretty straightforward right now. Fight these guys, fight Tunis, like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. It's looking like it's gonna be a pretty chill, straightforward game. I do need to get rid of a lot of these forts, though. But, yeah. Aside from anything unexpected happening, like maybe some of these guys declaring on us, I don't think we should have too much trouble. Now, why am I worried about that with this alliance with the Ottomans? Because it's not looking like they're gonna go for Constantinople right now, because the Latin Empire has allied France, dude. What is going on in this game, man? The rare game where you need the Ottomans to be powerful when you're allied to them, and they absolutely suck. I mean, at least they're still going for this. Let's hope they have the balls to do it. Usually they do, but they're not more powerful than France, obviously. Over in the HRE, Bohemia is the emperor, which you don't see too often, even though they're pretty powerful, and Austria has gotten Hungary. Did some more raiding, got some cash. That's always nice. You gotta sort out this Renaissance situation, man. All of these provinces are so expensive to dev in. Saleh is like the cheapest. Our capital is the second cheapest. So, yeah, let's activate Encourage Dev and dev it in our capital. There it is. Luckily, we had a ton of mill points to pour in, but yeah, we've poured all the points in. And really, think about it, boys. Is there anything better than playing a non-island pirate nation? It's like the best of both worlds, man. You don't gotta build stupid navies and hop around islands. You get to do regular conquest, but also you raid. That's why these are some of the best nations in the game, man. That's why they really are. If you're a fan of the Maghrebi pirates and you haven't subscribed, why not subscribe just for that? But yeah, I didn't mention this, but Tunis broke the alliance with me right after I ended this war. But yeah, one of our goals is obviously already accomplished. Morocco no longer exists, so there we go. That's one goal done on the Great Powers list. We're not too far off, man. 200 dev. As we can see, these guys really aren't growing that fast, so, you know, let's hope we catch it in the right moment, and we won't have to go up to like 600 or 700 dev. it's easier if you're Morocco or Tunis because you get like these provinces for free, so you can freely expand into the Niger and Sahel guys, even though these wars are so annoying. But yeah, unless the Ottomans get their act together, man, we're gonna be locked in. The Mamluks is really our kind of only option for expansion after we're done with this. I was dealing with some separatists here, and it seems Castile is redeclared on Granada, and Tunis is involved in that again. Do I go for some of these guys now? You know, their alliances are different. Yeah, I guess we go for Sousse. They're kind of like easy, and then we'll deal with Tafilat and Marrakesh. And there's our declaration on Sousse. And that's a pretty easy war done. Obviously, in this region, we don't care about aggressive expansion at all, and we just got that nice center of trade in Agadir, which helps us with control of the Safi trade node. So yeah, now it's just Tafilat and Marrakesh. I think we pour these provinces up and hit them immediately. We're not really in a rush here, boys. Tier 3 gov reform time. We could go representatives of the crown because we do have vassals, but they're the only vassals we're gonna have. So I'm just gonna go centralized monarchical bureaucracy. New burger loans. Our income situation is excellent thanks to this gold mine. Wait, there? All right, because I devved. Right. Okay, let's keep going with the churches. Well, the Ottomans finally got a hold of the situation a little bit because they are done with Ramazan. They took care of Albania as well and some provinces from Venice here, and now they're... I thought that was the Ottomans. No, it's Karabakh. Okay. Oh, Bohemia got Burgundy, I think, right? Oh, that's a stupid Burgundy, though. All right, well, the Sousse provinces have been cored up. There's our deck on Tafilat and Marrakesh, full annexing both of these guys. And we're done here as well. That's 5 more provinces for us. Nice. You know, if I can get like 80 galleys up, I can probably take these 3 provinces as well, especially after we get, I don't have a naval doctrine just yet, but yeah, after we get the galley naval doctrine and after we unlock our final idea, which we need 3 idea groups for that. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'm really lagging behind on admin, man. Both of these guys suck. I am focusing admin. With this money that we're making, we could run a level 2 admin guy, which honestly I'm gonna look for a level 1 trade efficiency guy so we can fish for radical reforms. Okay, but we were a little bit lucky with the fact that Castile didn't take anything from Tunis in the war that we're fighting versus Granada. So let's wait for a bunch of these guys to pop because I was reducing autonomy. We'll fight some rebels and then we'll go for Tunis. We will need, let's see, 2 wars to take down Tunis. So yeah. Finally, time for our first idea group. Obviously, we're going quality here because we do need the boat thingies as well. All right, well, rebels have been beaten up mostly. I've increased the size of my army as well. Let's go ahead and hit this ally-less Tunis for this province, and I'll just aim for the coastline here initially. There we go. Okay, finally, naval doctrine time. We can go with Maghrebi Corsairs for available loot and privateer efficiency, but, you know, it's good enough. I'm just gonna go galley combat. Okay, and that's an unconditional from Tunis. Thank God, because this fort was just negative 42%. But, yeah, let's go ahead and take their coastline, at least as much of it as we can. Really, this? Might as well do this and take the fort as well. Sure, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, Ottomans calling us in versus Genoa. Sure, I'll accept that. That's not that bad. Now, here's the thing. We're already a great power, as you guys can see. We just need to get above England, technically, but these guys are strengthening themselves, man. We still got about 20-ish years to go until colonialism, and until then, I can only eat up these small provinces that we got left from Tunis and annex Togut and Fezzan and get, you know, double the dev that I'm getting from them, and their provinces are so poor, man. So, yeah, even though we're on here now, all of these guys will continue growing, while I won't really. I think the most we can get is like 400 from all of this right here that we have left, along with the vassals. So, tough, man. Tough. Nice, I was waiting for this. Working on improving relations with the vassals right now so I can annex them. It's also time for our second idea group. I think economic might do us good here, man. Because of the gold especially, and it pairs well with quality for the discipline. Oh, no way, they're getting Latin Empire, man. They're guaranteed by Poland, too. Yep. Looks like this is one of those games where I'm gonna eat my words, boys. These guys are gonna survive. Sucks for me, though, because we have a weak Ottomans, man. I gotta, like, way overextend with the army and stuff to be able to fight the Mamluks. And even then, I'll probably stop, like, right here and hold them off while, you know, they run around. We'll see what we can do. We can become a kingdom. I think we're gonna expand temporal rights. All right, truce with Tunis is up. They're still allyless, so let's finish them off. And that's pretty much the way it is, boys. There's all of Tunis annexed, and we officially own almost the entire Maghreb. Now, that puts us at 402 dev, almost spot on to what I predicted, that we'd be around 400, but these other guys are running away, man. Yeah, we have to fight the Mamluks. We really do. It's just that the Ottomans aren't willing to help out right now, and against these guys, while possible, their navy is too strong. I can't blockade. The way you do it is you hold these provinces and you don't let them cross, but they'll be able to cross. Well, we've constructed a raiding fleet. All right, boys, so something I'm noticing right now is that the Mamluks have been involved in this war with Yemen for quite a while now. Let's see, the Ottomans are actually willing to join. They paid off some of their debt. Interesting. Let me take a look at Mill here. I'm 8, Mamluks are 8, Ottomans are also 8. Is this the time to strike, man? 57k troops. If we call in the Ottomans, we outnumber them barely. I don't know. They got a big army. They got manpower. I got a smaller army. I got more manpower. Ottomans are good on manpower too. Is this the time to strike? I got the fort up here as well. Defensiveness activated. This is the preemptive fort I always built when I play in the Maghreb. So I'm not that confident, but I think we gotta go for it, boys. Let's declare for Benghazi. Let's declare on the Mamluks. Otherwise, man, we'll get trapped and we'll have to grow so much to outgrow these guys. It's really all or nothing. I'm aiming to take these provinces, of course, and then, I don't know, something over here in the Delta. So there it is, our declaration on the Mamluks. All right, got Alexandria. I bombed it. The Ottomans have finished off Ramazan. Let's see if I can feed it to them. Where's their other army? Oh, there it is. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm going for Cairo. So the Mamluks have ended it with Yemen, and now that means they're walking their entire 60k army up to me. Honestly, I think I want to get Cairo and run away, or hopefully they can be baited into going in versus the Ottomans. It's not even funny. I got Cairo, but they got Alexandria in like a day, man. Do I engage with this army? Okay, nice dub right there. Let's go back for Alexandria. Frick, they actually got Mill 9, man. Oh my god, this is freaking ass. The Ottomans just got pieced out. Now, I knocked out their allies, but this isn't my max war score, man. I had 40-something% at one point, and I just lost this battle too here, which I think I was gonna win. I'm out of manpower. I think we're gonna call this. I'll take as much as I can from this war score. Nice, I can take actually Alexandria, Rashid. Frick, they won't give me Dumyat, only for a little bit. They'll give me Buhaira, though. Yeah, I'm gonna peace out for this, honestly. There we go. So, a little bit of land conquer from the Mamluks puts me at 449. Still, not good enough, man. Not good enough. Frick. Freaking weak-ass Ottomans in the one game you need them to be strong? I don't believe it. They helped out enough, I guess, though. Whoa! Portugal is allyless, man. Why? They got involved in something. That means... Oh, Castile isn't even allied to them. They're allied to Poland? Really? Okay, they... Oh! This game is on. This game is on. It is very on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Castile, they wouldn't give me mill access. I probably need the transports here. So, okay, here's what we're doing. So, I'm still making quite a lot of money. Shout out my gold mine. We've got 48 galleys and 2 transports. And Portugal's got like 16k. I need a lot of transports if I'm gonna move them like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's good enough along with the 2 we already have. Okay, so I'm also gonna pull out another merc company here, which is gonna be, let's put down the Moorish battalion, perhaps. Yeah, these guys can deal with the rebels while these guys as manpower recovers. In the meantime, I can also raid a little bit with these guys to get some money. And yeah, I do have a CB on Portugal. All right, the only thing I'm gonna wait for, boys, is to raid everything I can and maybe get the manpower of this army up at least a little bit. But let's move these guys immediately. Okay, so the transports have been built. Castile literally just formed Spain. Portugal wasn't having a good time domestically either. They just had a lot of rebels and they're sucking on troops, boats, and manpower. This is the opportunity. Let's declare for Ceuta. Told you it was gonna be an easy game. I love it, man. I love it. We don't fight these guys too often, especially with releasables, man. Especially with releasables. I was right to build these cogs because we aren't getting transports from Spain and we do have to actually invade Portugal. So let's go. We have landed. Dude, and with this, actually, depending on how much we take from Portugal, we might even have enough to not dev for colonialism. Now, examining the great powers list here, Austria is actually already on it with 374 dev, but they're the ones we're gonna knock down. So currently we're at 451. Let's say we take about 100 from Portugal here. It's gonna put us at like 550 or something like that. So that should put us above England. That should put us above England. This is looking like it's probably gonna be the last war. Although I will have to take quite a lot from Portugal. So let's keep going. We caught them at a perfect time. I wish I could figure out what happened here between, I guess Spain wasn't, bro, it's so simple. England and France fought each other, and France made them break alliances. That's gotta be what happened. Because they have a truce with Naples too. Naples is a junior partner of France, and with Mantua too, so that has got to be the case. Oh wait, colonialism has already appeared in Sale. Yeah, we're just too big to embrace it like this. Cool. Simply lovely. Now, of course, they got more provinces and more troops elsewhere. They got Portuguese Brazil and Rio de Prata already established, but who gives a frick? So, let's take the max from Portugal here. We're gonna take Tetuan, we're gonna take Ceuta, and then I think this is good enough, right? Yeah, that's good enough. I'm satisfied with the lower half of Portugal and their stuff over in, you know what? Madeira. Give me Madeira too. And that's our war with Portugal done. Nice, man. All right, let's score these provinces up. We will have to full state them too, of course, for colonialism spread. Otherwise, I'll have to dev for it, so no biggie. Not really. And yeah, let's just wait for admin points here, boys. I'm happy with that, though. Honestly, I might even have the balls to declare on Spain here. Yeah, Navy looking good. Now, at this point, even though we're losing money, we're actually losing a lot of money. What the frick? Let's get rid of these guys. That didn't help too much. It's corruption. Okay, we're good. It's corruption. So, even with that, I actually can embrace colonialism, man. It's already spread to our capital and these two provinces down here, which should be in a state, I think. Yeah. So, let me see. I can get burger loans. There's burger loans, and that's more than enough money to embrace colonialism. Now let's wait for a month to take over and see where we're at. I can even take Tech 10, Mill, and Dip. And now that a little more than a month has taken over, let's check the Great Powers list with this awesome flag right next to it. And we are... Ooh. Stop it, bro. Stop it. We're number 4 on the Great Powers list with colonialism embraced, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 nations with colonialism below us, Great Britain and Austria. And after previously accomplishing one of our goals, or I think someone accomplished it for us, of making Morocco not exist, now we've accomplished the other goal, and this lovely campaign as Fez is done. But yeah, easy breaking free, easy expansion. The only time I really got scared was, you know, where we had nowhere else to go. But luckily our war with the Mamluks managed to, you know, go off without a hitch. Not really without a hitch, but it was easy. And then we beat up Portugal as well in this highly opportunistic war. We've also had a pretty good economy the entire campaign. Of course, not counting this. Built up a ton of buildings. Everyone's happy. Straightforward, smooth sailing, pirate campaign. You know it. You love it. And you love to see it. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Fez in Releasables has been a success. And that has been Fez in Releasables. Now, after a very long time, let's spin the wheel and see which nation we're gonna play next time. Back in the Wheel of Pain, ladies and gentlemen, it really is as simple as that. Let's click the spin and see who we're gonna play. It took me so long to remake it. 3 minutes, by the way. And next time, we're gonna be back in... the HRE as the nation of Coburg. Unless I already played these guys. No, that was Osnabrück or Paderborn. No, we're definitely back with Coburg. Pain. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below what I should do as Coburg next time to break free from whoever in the HRE, make them not exist, and become a great power. But that's it from me for now. See you next time.